Crazy photos you won't see anywhere else. Elizabeth Taylor, 1940s. A proud housewife with her preserved food in Mesa County, Colorado, 1939. Marilyn Monroe before she became famous in 1944. Kodachrome shot. Matt Stone and Trey Parker in China, 1990. Prince and his bodyguard Charles Big Chick Huntsberry, 1980s. Cassandra Peterson as Elvira, 1988. Farrah Fawcett, Kate Jackson, Jacqueline Smith, 1976. Who else watched Lamb Chop? The material-saving design changes between versions of these sink scrubbers. Hole in handle, hole in brush head, less grip. Kim Basinger, 1977. Phoebe Cates look positively stunning. She is an ageless beauty at age 62. The Carnegie Museum owned the portrait on the left and nearly discarded it as a fake. Closer examination revealed that someone in the 19th century had done a poor touch-up to make it prettier and easier to sell. They were able to fully restore the original painting. Michael McKean, young people might know him as Chuck from Better Call Saul, but older folks will recognize him as Lenny from Laverne and Shirley. Maren Jensen from the original Battlestar Galactica. Here's a beautiful photo. Dolly Parton in the 70s. Offstage, relaxed and looking simply angelic. Margaret Hamilton publicity photo for The Wizard of Ounces, 1939. Rocket taking off to space while in AM airplane. Karo Izawa, Japan is famous for its flying squirrel habitat. They installed flying squirrel crossing signs to warn drivers in the area. Pretty cute, huh? 200,000 fans at a Pink Floyd concert in Venice, Italy, 1989. Actor James Spader and John F. Kennedy Jr. at the premiere of the film Saturday Night Fever, 1977. A photo that filled the newspapers at the time. Burlington Mayor Bernie Sanders picks up trash on his own in a public park after being elected in 1981. His first electoral victory. Young lady playing records on her hi-fi phonograph, 1952. Los Angeles in the 1950s. One of the most perfect photos I've ever seen. This is the smallest, cutest, and most perfect tomato you've ever seen in your life. Couple dancing in New York City, 1979. Humphrey Bogart, chilling in his crib, 1940s. Marilyn Monroe, photo by Alfred Eisenstadt, 1953. I can't pass up this photo. This is what an $80 tip looks like. Mary Tyler Moore, alongside the Ford Mustang, featured in her TV show's opening credits. Minneapolis, Minnesota, 1970. Korean broadcaster MBC positioned its news desk on a rooftop, using the actual city skyline as a backdrop instead of a green screen. A mop of all of the sunken Japanese ships of World War II. This is eerie. These three random men in photo look like the same person. Now that's what I call service. The new lamp we bought came with gloves to help us unpack it. Chief John Smith was an Ojibwe Chippewa Indian who lived in the area of Cass Lake, Minnesota. He reportedly lived to the ripe old age of 1037 in 1922. I'm sure you're familiar with this phrase. Would you like to buy this overpriced chocolate bar to help us cover the costs of our band uniforms? The bracelet of Pharaoh Amenemope, dating back to 1000 BC, was stolen by a restoration specialist at the Egyptian Museum and melted down. The piece, which contains spherical lapis lazuli beads, was sold for just $4,000 at a gold workshop in Cairo. John Brown. Bon Wells, 60 Seconds. American actress Leighton Meester,